Hi, so my name is Antonio Daniel, and I'd say, a young kid. but so I came to the salvation in a desperate time in my life where I had had a lot of stuff happen to me in just a short time. And it was so stressful, mentally stressful, it's physically stressful, and I didn't know what to do. I tried to handle it. I came from a background where I always worked, I always made money, I always supported myself, and always did good for myself. I also come from the background of always having someone there. And I think it got me into a bad position where I was into a relationship that was bad. So it all nevertheless got me into an even worse situation, and I ended up homeless. So for about, I'd say, a week, 2 weeks, I was in a situation where I had nothing to my name, nothing to who I was, and that destroys you. And somehow, in the hope of a light, an officer came to me one day and seen me on the street and said, "Why don't you try going to the Salvation Army?" I never really truly knew what it was the Salvation Army did. I knew that they would do kettles. I knew that I would see them, having little donations and stuff like that, but I never actually knew Salvation had a shelter. So he took me over here to the Salvation Army in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, and I was non expectant of what I seen. I was so surprised by everything that was going on. I never knew they had a shelter. I never knew they had a church here. I never knew that all this existed. And then when I got into the program the same day, which was a blessing in itself, I literally got my faith up 100%. Just how people treated me here, how seeing that other people in my same position still had good faith, seeing that everyone here, was pretty united and how they helped each other and how they did for each other. Every day, a new surprise with people and smiling faces and stuff like that. And then beyond the staff, I couldn't have gotten to where I am now, to my position. I'm moving and leaving and doing better things with my life, if it wasn't for the staff. There had been plenty of days, yes, even though I was here, I was still upset with my past being, wrecked, or me not being the person I used to be. And they were always there every step of the way to help me and talk to me, taking me out for, just a moment in time to talk to me about stuff and getting my faith back to 100%. I have real friends here, and I can say that pure as heart that I have real friends here, and that I could always come back here, talk to them and see them. Hopefully, never again in my situation, but always in a better situation to come and be delightful company for them. I would have to say, truly, out of everything that's happened to me, that this has been one of the greatest things that have happened in my life. Not only have I built up a stronger faith, but I have a stronger heart, and now that I'm ready for really anything that could come my way, because this showed me that I could go all the way down and be brought right back up easy as can be. And so I would just like to say that beyond the bottom of my heart, I am so blessed to have found this place, so blessed to have come back here and to have acknowledged all this. It's got me also in my faith more, because I was a slacking on church when I was doing everything before I got here, but they really pull you into it, and it's not even like a forceful pull. There's like they just talk about it. You kind of get interested. You say, yeah, I'll come," and then they'll talk more about it. You see people coming from it, and they're so happy for going to church. And I was like, I want to see what's about. And then after that, I was hooked. The sermons were good, the people are good, and it's just an amazing experience always coming back here to church every day. I just really like to, be hands on with things. And whenever I figured out that they were like, "Hey, we need help with this, we need help with that," it was not even a question in my mind that I would be helping them from the beginning. They are the nicest people. They don't ask you for much. They smile at you and say, "Hey, you got time?" And I mean, I really respect that. Like, they were always there for me. I was trying to be always there for them. And then I hope one day that I'm able to return the favor, just barely as much as they've returned the favor to me. And I hope one day I can be a blessing in someone's life like they have. Thank you.